Next, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Next up, magnetic schedule. Teams after all quarters. And number 50.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Shepherd. And it's Coleman in at the 3. And for Golden State, Jared Allen is out there with Bridges. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward position. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And putting his opponents on notice. MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. There's some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP is taking his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finishing off that drive.
And then Allen slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Shepherd. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Off target with his 3. On the wing, Doncic. Over Thompson. And it's Doncic missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And Smith with the stuff.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
To the middle, here's Shepherd. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Shepherd's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Bridges. Following the score by Houston. Doncic with the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. Smith. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Doncic with it. Picked up by Shepherd.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against Chicago was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Change here. Walker's checked in. Zingas, he's checked in for Houston. Jenkins comes in for Amen Thompson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside, Coleman goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Warriors leading by 4. Doncic finds Coulibaly. Some nice passing by Golden State. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Şengün. He's defended by Highland. Jenkins can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Walker. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Coulibaly. And it's off from three-point range. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 7. We've got more in store for you. Making some changes here. Bones Highland is out there with Doncic. Then there's Jarace Walker. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Jenkins. The Rockets again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Rockets trail by 13. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jenkins the pass to Embiid. Robinson with the block. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. That one falls. 17 points for the chosen one.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jared Allen's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Shepard's checked in. And so here is Houston, trailing by 17. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Porzingis kicks to Thompson. To stop the run, pass to Shepard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Shepard's got his third basket of the night.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Doncic with the bucket.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Porzingis, defended by Allen. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Smith. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. He's checked in for the Warriors. Houston making a switch here. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Shepard. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Doncic right side. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Shepard. 8 points for him. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 22 points. Rockets trail by 19. Here's Shepard. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Inside, here's Porzingis, and he converts the layup. Porzingis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
Get the buzzer. That's why he's that dude.
Yeah. 24. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But, hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Adding a top player still with upside, it's an accomplishment. Porter Jr. with great length, skill, and we know he can shoot it.
For him, it's been about health.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Golden State Warriors. We know. And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Shepherd out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Coleman in at the 3 spot. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 11 feet away and too long on the shot.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And they get it. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 6.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
A nice shot by Doncic.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Shepherd, the pass to Thompson. Now Shepherd. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Doncic. Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Back to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
The 3 for Doncic. Hits it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 39.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Thompson outside. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shepherd. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Jenkins checked in. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. And here's Doncic from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Şengün passes to Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And that one's good. Doncic.
once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Şengün with the screen for Jenkins. Takes it inside. Şengün, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Doncic gets it to go.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And Jenkins kicks to Şengün. A steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Shepherd, and the layup falls. Shepherd's got 12 in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Doncic way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minot in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Down low, 7-foot shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Şengün passes to Shepherd. Back to Şengün. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
It's Allen on the wing. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 58.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. The Rockets shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. To the paint. Thompson passes to Coleman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3.
Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Chosen One.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Doncic from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Coleman. Now here is Smith. Here's Shepard. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Coleman. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like what